Inner wisdom, cultivating lifelong growth habits. Inner wisdom is not something you discover once and hold on to forever. It is something you build, protect, and return to over and over as life changes. Every stage of life, childhood, adulthood, and especially the senior years, asks us to grow in new ways. And if we want real peace, strength, and clarity in our later years, we have to develop habits that feed our mind, guide our choices, and keep our hearts sturdy. This is just straight talk, no fluff, no fancy talk, just real understanding about how lifelong growth helps keep us sharp, settled, no matter how old we are. Why inner wisdom matters more as we age? Age does not automatically give wisdom. Some people get older but not wiser. Others grow wiser because they pay attention to life, to the lessons, the mistakes, the blessings, the hard times, and even the quiet moments. Inner wisdom helps you make decisions without fear, stay calm when others panic, see through nonsense quickly, speak with clarity instead of confusion, know when to act and when to stay still. As we grow older, these qualities make matter even more. Our time becomes more valuable. Our relationship means more. Our peace is priceless. Wisdom becomes the filter that helps protect all three. One powerful reminder comes from Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. The message is simple. Wisdom is not something you trip over. You go after it, you practice it, you grow into it. What blocks inner growth? If inner wisdom is so important, why do so many people struggle to grow? Here's some common blockers that show up at any age. Comfort zone. When life feels predictable, we stop stretching. We avoid ideas. We reject anything unfamiliar. Comfort can become a prison. Pride. Thinking you already know everything shuts the door on learning. Pride keeps you stuck in old patterns, even when these patterns no longer serve you. Fear of change. Growth requires movement, but when fear whispers, what if this doesn't work? What if you fail? Fear makes you freeze in place. Unhealed emotions, old anger, disappointments, or trauma can cloud judgment. Inner growth becomes difficult when the heart is carrying too much weight. Negative voices. Sometimes the bigger limiter is the quiet voice inside saying, "You too old. It's too late. Why bother?" None of that is true. Every day you wake up is another day to grow. Recognizing these blockers give you power to move past them. Habits that build lifelong inner wisdom. Inner wisdom does not come from one big moment. It comes from small, consistent habits that shape your thinking, strengthens your spirit, and sharpens your perception. Here are some habits that keep growth alive for a lifetime. One, quiet reflection. Wisdom grows in silence. Turn off the noise for a few minutes each day, the TV, the phone, the scrolling. Sit still and ask yourself simple questions. What did I learn today? What did I avoid today? What did God show me today? Even 5 minutes of reflection sharpens your decision making. Two, intentional learning. Never stop learning, not because you want to keep up with everybody, but because new knowledge keeps your mind fresh. Read something meaningful, watch something educational, ask questions, let curiosity guide you. Three, healthy conversations. Talk with people who stretch you, people who challenge you to think deeper, not argue harder, people who speak truth, not drama. Wisdom grows when you surround yourself with wise voices. Four, emotional honesty. Ignoring your feelings does not make you stronger. Being honest about your feelings help you understand yourself and respond better to others. Wisdom requires real emotional awareness. Five, spiritual grounding. Inner wisdom is incomplete without spiritual truth. Prayer, scripture, and meditation study your heart and guide your thoughts. Psalms 119 and 105 says, "The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." Faith keeps your growth anchored. Six, adaptability. Growth means changing your mind when you learn something new. It means adjusting when life shifts. Flexibility is not weakness, it is strength. 7, purpose-driven action. Wisdom becomes real when you apply it. Do something each day that aligns with your values, helping someone, improving your health, working towards a goal, or making a difficult but necessary decision. How inner wisdom strengthens your relationships? Growth is not just personal, it affects every relationship around you. When you grow in wisdom, you respond instead of react. You listen better. You give advice that comes from experience, not ego. You become a calm presence in stressful situations. Younger people especially benefit from seeing you grow. It shows them that learning is lifelong. It shows them that age is not a barrier. It shows them that wisdom has no expiration date. Your growth becomes part of your legacy. Encouragement for every season of life. No matter your age, your background, your mistakes, you can still grow. Inner wisdom is not reserved for the perfect. It is available to anyone willing to slow down, pay attention, and make small daily choices that lead to a better version of themselves. You are not done. You are still becoming. Let every day, even the quiet ones, shape you into a wiser, calmer, stronger person. When you commit to lifelong growth, you do more than improve your own life. You inspire every person who watches you keep moving forward. If this message spoke to you, I invite you to be part of this growing community. Share your thoughts in the comments. Reflect on what inner wisdom looks like in your own life and connect with others who are committed to lifelong growth. This space is for honest conversation, learning from one another, and walking forward with clarity and purpose. You're welcome here and your voice matters. Remember, truth don't change, just straight talk.